Stayable, Kissimmee East. I don't know why I decided to stay the night here, but it just caught my eyes. I wanted to give it a shot. The reviews are not horrible relative to my recent visits, and the pictures online seem pretty decent. But it's like most people meeting someone online. The profile looks good, the pictures are extremely attractive, and it's only once you arrive you find out you were catfished. Stayable is an extended stay hotel east of Kissimmee, so it's important to note this shift away from the usual nearby theme park hotels. And this is just a review for anyone who's looking to use this as an option for short or long-term use. Positive reviews highlight its location, but I think it caters more to a long-term residents rather than tourists. Additionally, the service is also noted. Negative reviews highlight various issues such as the air conditioning, television, the room itself, cleanliness or lack thereof, the Wi-Fi, and bathrooms. Let's find out ourselves. With that said, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside. Alright, so we are in the Stayable Kissimmee East, and this is the glorious room. So the first thing I notice is the light is actually on the first thing I walk into the room. Doesn't happen too often. I'd say 4 out of the 5 last hotels I walked into did not. So that was actually a refreshing change there. One thing I do want to point out is this really tangerine orange looking dresser we have here. Let's go ahead and open it up. It's made of metal. Very fascinating choice of furniture here. So heading on this side, you can see you have your quite large freezer slash fridge setup, and then you have a microwave up top, and here are your double beds. You know, you have all this space just in case you need to bring in some of your own furniture, or if you want to have some room for your strollers or everything. But coming in here, all you're going to get is this guy. Now, there's a reason why I'm speaking pretty quietly here is I have a sense that these walls are very thin and people are right next door to me and I can really hear what they're saying. It's kind of early in the morning. I don't want to wake anybody up talking crap about the room that people are staying here for. I'm treating this a little bit differently because I know this is an extended stay, so people are staying here for weeks, perhaps even months at a time. I understand the rooms are going to be a little bit different, the way they're set up, what type of furniture they have here, and really just the setup of the entire property. Alright, so this is going to be one of your beds, and the comforter is actually very strange. It's extremely thin. On a cold night, unless you have your heater on over there, this is not going to keep you warm at all. Extremely wrinkled linen. This is going to be your headboards. A really dark, heavy wood. And look at this. This is left up here. Here's your AC wall unit. I would really hating to be the person sleeping right next to it. I mean, the air's blowing it directly right over them. Unless you want to be cold, then yeah, go ahead and use that side of the bed. But other than that, I mean, especially with this thin comforter, I don't know how you can be comfortable sleeping right next to this wall unit. One thing I really noticed is there's only one light in this room. It's right here. And really, it doesn't light up the room at all. I mean, it kind of illuminates it a little bit, but I still feel like I need more lighting. And this is all you got, this little guy. The thing I really like is the size of the TV. I think that's a plus, but it's actually almost too big for this metal cabinet they have on top of it. I mean, it takes up the entire space, even the stands, the legs on the side of the TV, on the bottom of the TV, like almost go from edge to edge. So barely made it there, but yeah, kudos on the TV. With this TV, you're not going to get any type of cable in it because this is not hooked up to the TV. The TV, all it has is the power cord plugged into the outlet. So unless this TV is a smart TV and somehow you can get like Wi-Fi through it, which it apparently looks like you can, but I'm not sure if maybe you could just log into your own account. But really that's all you're gonna have to do. I wouldn't say this place smells bad. It actually smells okay, but you could smell some remnants of cigarette smoke. I don't know if that's from this room or just down the hallways and walking through the entire hotel and the smell just kind of penetrating into the room, because it does really smell bad out there in the hallways. But in here, I think it's okay, it's bearable. Let's go ahead and check out the restroom. And this is it. Let's go ahead and pan down. Probably one of the smallest toilets I've ever seen in a hotel room. It is actually really tiny. I mean, an airline toilet is bigger than this thing. So what I did notice is actually you do have some toilet paper right up here, but you don't have a toilet paper holder. I've actually looked everywhere for one, and it didn't take long because this bathroom is extremely small. So you just kind of set this to the side and just, I guess, free solo it. The design of this countertop is extremely fascinating, to say the least. It looks like it's been sitting in a school for like 10 years and has been marked up by pencils, crayons, and colored pencils for like decades. I mean, just look at this. And here is your standard, once again, white tea and honey shampoo. Interesting thing about this is you don't get any conditioner. So here we go, some more. You get at least 4 cleansing bars, so that's nice. You get a little towel here, and then you have your towels up here also. Huge light, big bar light up top. And here is a shot of our shower slash tub with an extremely dated yellow tiling surrounding it. And got your shower curtain rod up top. And here is our shower head. And yeah, it looks like just any type of shower and tub in any standard old house from 2003. So there you go. Did this used to be a paper towel dispenser? I don't know. You've got 2 switches, one for the light, and then I don't know what this one is for. It's not doing anything. But this one actually turns on this bar light, and then you have like one unnecessary recessed ceiling light, which really does not do much. I honestly don't even think this contributes to the lighting in the bathroom. I think really this is like 99% of, he's doing 99% of the work. I guess this is your closet space, but I mean, I really don't see many things to kind of hang your clothes on. You got this here. I guess you could just like, well, this one's broken. This one's completely torn off. And then you got another broken one here, and you have a couple of things I guess you can hang on. And then you have this hook. So I guess this is the plus. You have some space to store your belongings up top. The floor is actually not bad. It's a vinyl. It's kind of like a white, like maybe a lighter oak or something look to it, but so far it keeps it clean. I do prefer stuff like this over like carpet, because carpet, I feel like over the years it really grabs like the stain, the smell of things, and you just can't get it out. So at least with this, you know, it's easy to really maintain and clean. One thing I really do appreciate, and I actually did notice about this mirror, I feel like this mirror was a hand-me-down from one of the old Disney hotels, maybe one of the old Disney resorts, because as you can see in these corners, you can see some hidden Mickeys right up here, down here, on each corner of the window, around the frame. If anybody can really tell me where this came from, or if they remember seeing this in any of the Disney resorts, please let me know, comment below. I would be very interested to see where this came from. This design looks very Polynesian-y. So is this from the Polynesian resort at Walt Disney World? Please let me know if I'm right or wrong. Alright, so just looking around the walls and the ceiling, you can see a lot of stain up here. Like I said, this property is actually set up to be an extended stay. So I'm sure over the years, I mean, you've had people that came in here and stayed weeks, months at a time, and you know, this is probably what's going to come of it. So you're going to get a lot of like stained up walls, you know, a lot of filth that's kind of just hanging around. I mean, with people staying here for weeks and months at a time, you know, there's not going to be cleaning services offered every day in these types of rooms. It's going to be either sometimes weekly or bi-weekly, and you're just going to get stuff like this with this type of room. All right, so here at the Stayable, if you get one of the, I'm sure it might be either side of the hallway, you'll get a balcony. And here we are. Let me go ahead and check out this balcony and see if we actually have any space. This is it. I mean, you honestly do not have any room to even set a chair out here. Like, this is my feet, and this is all you have. So you could post up out here and just kind of stand here and enjoy the view, but that is all you're getting. Overall, I would give the location, like, if you're coming to visit and to, you know, check out the theme parks, go to Universal Studios, anywhere that's in Orlando, I would give this location like a 2, because you're in beyond East Kissimmee, you're almost in St. Cloud. The one I would say saving grace about the location is you are right off of the turnpike. The entrance of the turnpike is right here, and that actually gives you like immediate access to major highways like Orange Blossom Trail, takes you the Osceola Parkway, which that takes you a direct line into the Disney property. And also you can get to I-4 east or west if you take the turnpike. The downfall is it's still a pretty good drive, and you're gonna have to be paying tolls. So yeah, overall I would give the location of this as a 2, but I don't think really the primary purpose of this hotel, this extendable stay, is for tourists to come here. I guess it could be an option, but I just think this serves a different purpose. I do not know what happened here. It looks like it may be some rust, but you could just see some brown dripping off the side of the wall. They have some type of like children's art activity session here, because there's like some glittery glop that's just literally splattered on the baseboard here. It's dripping down. All right, so at this point we know what's next. We're gonna check out these mattresses. Let's go ahead and get rid of this linen that looks like it's been set in a dryer for 3 weeks. It looks like they have this little, in the comments somebody did mention in my last hotel review that this is actually to protect the mattress from bed bugs. And here is our mattress. Let's go ahead and pull some of this back. So far, I am pleasantly surprised. Let me go ahead and just check this side. Okay. Believe I might have seen something here. I'm not sure. It just looks different on the camera. I will give this an A. So, oh, wait a second. I do see something here. It actually is more visible on my camera than it is the naked eye looking at it. So yeah, I will take that A back. And we were gonna downgrade this one to like maybe a C-. At number 2, let's go ahead and check it out. And here we are. Mattress number 2 is, I would actually give this maybe a B. I mean, there's a couple slight blemishes on this mattress, but nothing serious. We have another switch here, which I do not know what this is for. If this is to power the outlet down here, or if there's maybe a light out on the balcony, but I just don't see anything. I don't know what this does. All right, so that will complete our room tour of the Stayable Kissimmee East. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to do kind of a walk around the grounds. This property is extremely highly occupied, and I know this is a place where people, this is actually their temporary home until maybe they find their own place, or maybe this is just what they can afford. So I'm going to try to be as discreet as possible, but let me go ahead and try to get some shots of the exterior. If I'm able to kind of talk and walk around, I'm going to do that. If not, maybe I'll just do some voiceovers. So let's go ahead and check it out. Yeah, this place is rough. It is really rough. Got some missing door handles here. Looks like it just got smashed in or something. I think one thing I can say certain is the best place about this property is the room, because the more you walk around the exterior, the worse it gets. I guess this is a chilling spot for someone. Some self-service laundry over here. It actually does not look bad at all. Here's a look down one of the hallways. You can see there's like a big repaired spot in the wall over there. And here we are. We're walking around towards the front of the property. I kind of wanted to give you a long shot of the Stayable extended stay suites. And this is kind of what it is. It's actually right behind this Puerto Rican grillers restaurant, Grillers Puerto Rico restaurant, bar and grill. It's an extremely loud, very active restaurant, and the reason I say that is while I was in the front lobby, you can hear the music extremely clearly. And this is actually attached to the front lobby of this extended stay suites. Just to kind of give you an idea, this is the restaurant, and over here is going to be the front lobby of the Stayable extended suites. Walkability, I'm going to give this an absolute 0. There's absolutely no reason for anyone to actually walk up and down this highway, these sidewalks. Really, there's nothing within miles. Over here, you've got a sidewalk that really just takes you to the turnpike, the entrance of the turnpike, and really you got to cross the turnpike to get to anything else. I mean, there's a Ramada over there, maybe a couple small little liquor stores, and you got a smoke shop. And then on this side, heading down east, you are gonna hit some restaurants over there, but at that point, I mean, you're gonna be walking at least half a mile. You really just want to get in a car and drive to get anywhere. There's a Publix right across the street, and then you have like a Wendy's and a Subway and a few other things. But overall, I would give this a 0. The location is not great. It's not going to be ideal for anyone who's wanting to go to the theme parks. To me, it's a little bit too far out, even with the easy access to the turnpike. I would just, yeah, this honestly just serves one purpose for me, and that's really for people that need to a place to stay until they find their own place, or if this is all they can afford. So there we go. Here's an important reminder, and here is the pool. Yeah, that's a very old looking pool.
All right, so let's go over pricing. Non-smoking with 2 double beds, $85. If you include tax of 13.5%, which is going to be $11.48, the total price comes up to $96.47 for one night. Another thing I want to mention is the $100 deposit that is required before check-in. I know this is a lot of complaints that I have read online that the deposit was not getting returned even after a week. So we'll find out if I get my deposit back. And for amenities, this particular extended stay is going to include free Wi-Fi, a refrigerator, swimming pool, parking, microwave, a flat screen TV, and also they're going to include housekeeping, linen exchange, and laundry.
All right, so that's really going to complete my tour of this place. I know it was a little bit of a short video. I just wanted to check this place out because I did see it pop up, and we're going to try to visit every place, no matter if it's great, bad, whatever purpose it serves. I'm going to go ahead and check it out. If you could stay here for one night, 3 days over the weekend, I'm going to check it out and just give my review and my impressions on the place. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the comments. I really appreciate the suggestions. Please like, please subscribe. That really does help me out. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.